Some anti-gunners just changed a major policy at a state fair in a very gun-friendly state, and a lot of people, including some big politicians, are fighting back. On September 27th, the Texas State Fair kicks off at the Dallas Fairgrounds. And like I said, this year there's one big change compared to previous years. Last week, fair officials and law enforcement announced a new policy change that bans all firearms at the fairgrounds in Texas. This is a result of a shooting that happened at last year's event that left 3 people injured. Now, the fair also announced that we'll have cameras at all the entrances for the security process and will not provide lockers or bag checks for larger bags, meaning you can only bring in small things. In response to this change and the subsequent violation of everybody's right to keep and bear arms, several Texas lawmakers are pushing back, and it's great to see. And this morning, moments ago, an even bigger fish got in the game. But first, I want to thank Patriot Mobile for sponsoring this video. Americans are tired and frustrated by the stalling economy, inflation, endless wars, and the relentless assault on our values. Thankfully, there's companies like Patriot Mobile that still believe in America and our Constitution. I'm proud to partner with Patriot Mobile because they're on the front lines fighting for the First and Second Amendments, the sanctity of life, and our military and first responder heroes. Take a stand for conservative causes and put America first by switching to Patriot Mobile today. You'll get the same nationwide coverage as the big providers because Patriot Mobile operates across all 3 major networks. Plus, they back their service with a coverage guarantee. Their 100% US-based customer service team will find the best plan for you and your needs. Keep your number, keep your phone, or upgrade, but head over to patriotmobile.com/guns, the letter N, gadgets, links are down below, or call 972-PATRIOT. Right now, get a free month of service when you use the offer code GunsandGadgets. Again, it'll be down below for you. Don't get fooled by other providers pretending to share your values or have the same coverage. They don't and they can't. Join me. Switch to America's only Christian conservative mobile provider, Patriot Mobile. PatriotMobile.com/gunsandgadgets. Thanks to Patriot Mobile. On Monday, 71 state lawmakers in Texas and Republican U.S. House nominees signed a petition and sent it to the State Fair Board of Directors, urging them to rescind their new policy, saying that the new policy makes the fair less safe. They said that 82% of mass public shootings since 1998 and 94% since 1950 have occurred in places where guns are banned. They also added that armed civilians have stopped attacks in 35% of mass shootings in gun-free zones. When you exclude gun-free zones from that statistic, the number balloons to over 51% of mass shootings being stopped by armed civilians. Solid statistics. Last year, law enforcement arrested 22-year-old Cameron Turner in connection with the shooting at the fair. They said that he opened fire at the fair's food court, and he was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of unlawfully carrying a weapon in a prohibited place. Well, this morning, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton got in the fight as well. He is challenging the city of Dallas and threatened to sue them over this new gun control policy. Here's the press release that he just put out this morning. It says Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton sent a notice letter to the city of Dallas directing it to withdraw the statement made by the State Fair of Texas, the organization contracted to run Fair Park during the annual event, that prohibits citizens from lawfully carrying a firearm on the premise. In 2002, the city of Dallas entered into a 25-year lease with the State Fair of Texas, authorizing the nonprofit organization to take control of the governmental function of Fair Park during the 24 days of the annual event. The State Fair, however, has now announced that it will prohibit persons with a license to carry firearms from carrying on the park grounds during that period. Such a rule directly violates state law, which permits licensed gun owners to lawfully carry in places owned or leased by governmental entities unless otherwise prohibited by state law. Since Fair Park is owned by the city of Dallas, the Office of the Attorney General views the statement issued by the State Fair of Texas as an unlawful infringement on Texas LTC holders' legal rights. Attorney General Paxton concluded that legal action is warranted and gave the city of Dallas 15 days to correct course before he will file suit to seek injunctive relief and collect civil penalties. AG Paxton said, Texas law clearly states that license to carry holders may not be prevented from carrying a firearm on property owned or leased by the government unless otherwise prevented by state statute. The State Fair of Texas's recent policy that infringes on LTC holders' Second Amendment rights is unlawful. Dallas has 15 days to fix the issue, otherwise I will see them in court. That's awesome to have the state attorney general stomping on unconstitutional gun control that's pushed by, let's be honest, city officials, liberals. Dallas is not the same as the rest of Texas, neither is Austin. But good on the AG, good on the representatives in Texas, and good on the people for just not taking this laying down. Texas is doing a lot of things right when it comes to the Second Amendment. Just wanted to bring this to you to show you what it looks like when your state officials stand up for your rights. Also, you want to have another company that you support that stands for American values? Blackout Coffee. I just got my cans, the cold brew latte and the blueberry cold brew latte. As you can see, they're cold. I'm going to drink one of them as soon as I shut this off. Yesterday I had my first blueberry one. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. If you ordered them, they'll be shipping to you shortly. And support a company that supports American values. We'll never go woke. Blackoutcoffee.com/GNG and use code GNG10 to save 10%. Appreciate y'all. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. See ya.